Okay, mental gen. Right, let's get this stream started, shall we? Everything appears to be working. Mic is on. I'll just get rid of the text and the timer. And there we go. Okay, everything appears to be working. Hello, Rainbow Hunter. It's been a little bit. Just wanted to point that out. Right, so we're back for Psycho 6. Now we're going to be starting the Shadow story. That'll be interesting. Probably the best storyline in the game. Not great, but you know, best out of the three, shall we say. There we go. Game's working. Just put that to the side. I need to prep the music for the loading screen stuff because it's an endless void. There we are. There's the music. Got that prepped. Okay, now just gotta remember to turn it on every time the loading screen pops up. Right. Just put that in. Right, let's get to it. It's not your fault for, like, anything to happen to you, Rainbow Hunter. If real life stuff gets in the way, it gets in the way. Like, not your fault. I'm sure it's more important than a live stream. A live stream can wait. Alright, so we dealt with the Sonic, we dealt with the Silver story. Now for the Shadow story. Back to high-speed action gameplay, please. Silver was terrible for me. But first, some cool CGI.
Was 26 hours ago. We expect an immediate rescue. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Understood. Initiating the mission now.
Why can't we have the Sonic movie look like this? Got some quality CGI here, and Sonic Unleashed steps up on that as well. But nope, we can't get that. That's a shame. Forgot the music. Damn it. I had one job and I already failed it. And off we go. So, White Acropolis is the first stage for Shadow. Interesting. I mean, it's appropriate, I suppose. And my homing attack just failed right there. That's a great start. So Shadow's gameplay is quite similar to Sonic's, except with some minor changes. Mainly, it's a little harder to control, I suppose. Not really. It's more for combat, that's the difference. Major difference is quite noteworthy, and that snowball hurt me, is his homing attack. Instead of going to the next target immediately, there's a slight delay. If you keep pressing the homing attack button, or the A button, you get to do continuous attacks against the opponent you locked onto. Which is fine, except half the time it feels like it does nothing. But I do it anyway. You have to jump that. Ah, damn it. Yeah, Shadow also is lacking certain abilities too. He doesn't have the same moveset as Sonic's. Like, he doesn't get a bounce bracelet, which is... goddammit, where is it? The bounce bracelet in this game is really necessary for, like, the Sonic gameplay, because the enemies here are so stubborn. With the Chaos Spears, I'm sure Shadow could backstab, potentially. Speaking of which, that is actually a good point to bring up. Shadow is capable of using the Chaos Spear. I'll demonstrate in a second. Let's see, where's the nearest target? Perfect. You press the X button, which will do a stunning attack against any nearby enemies. Pretty helpful when you need it. Except when the homing attack is really slow, it doesn't quite complement it. And also some enemies can just downright ignore it. Later on in the game, you'll be able to upgrade the Chaos Spear to do more effective attacks, and maybe damaging attacks besides stunning. It's helpful when you need it. Nah, didn't forget that time. Most certainly did not. At least you can't think of anything to talk about during the loading screens, unless I was talking about something beforehand, but that's why the music's here. It's better than nothing. Okay, now for Rouge, suddenly. And somehow they made Rouge worse than Sonic Adventure 2. That's an achievement in itself. Mainly the wall climbing. It's a bit bugged. You get stuck on the walls real easy. Shadow could potentially do backstabs and stuff. Like, he doesn't have the same morality of Sonic. There's nothing stopping him from doing it, really. I mean, he works for, well, GUN or Gun, so any assassinations is possible with that chaos control and everything. Okay, there we go, done. I'm here to rescue you, that's why. President? No. It wasn't by President, it was by GUN, Gun. Right. Since we've basically done this level, like, 2 times already, the same goal is in the same placement. You just need to figure out how to get there first. I think... Ah, do I? Okay, fine. There's already more than 5 here. There are vehicles for the Shadow section, which is like Shadow the Hedgehog, which is neat, I suppose. Except, really, they're more of a downgrade than, you know, a help. Which is just like Shadow the Hedgehog when you think about it. This one ain't breaking. I will break you. Come here. Is this not the same type of spotlight or something? There we go. Hopefully that counts. I've been knocking down these things. They're not the same. Okay, then we do need the vehicle, which it should be right here.
It looks like that armed buggy still runs.
Oh, it's like GTA, only crappier. I gotta remember how this thing works. Ugh, controls here don't work to my favor. Do I need to ram into this thing? Apparently I do. Okay, well that's one. Oh yeah, the truck here and most vehicles actually do have a hidden boost ability that the game does not tell you about. It'll be useful later on, I suppose. Basically, to activate, you have to double tap A. The game does not tell you to do this whatsoever. The buggy is probably the best vehicle in the game, personally. Just the options is a buggy, a bike, and a hovercraft type thing. I think something for the aerial, I think, maybe. Could be very wrong on that. It's basically the same type of vehicles you played for Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, and they also have a health meter as well, because of course they do. Yep. Oh, don't tell me you're stuck. Ah, it's my stuck, alright. Fine, I'll go get the other one. Good thing I already spied where the next one would be. Right, so that's 3 already, so I just need to find 2 more. Yeah, I already see him. You can run into things with the vehicles, but that does damage. Stupid. Do I need to go that way? No, I need this vehicle for a minute. That's a pit. Let's see. Not that one. That one will do. That should be the last one. Let's see. Yeah, the only one's left is that one. Guess I have to jump for it. Hopefully the vehicle will last until that point. I hope I can jump out of this thing if it goes through a pit. Nope, we made it. It's good. It's on the verge of death though because of that. Easy. I need you for a minute. There. Ooh. Just enough. Ooh. Okay, there we go. The gold ring wasn't even there, but it's alright. I did it! I wasn't even sure I did it right because I didn't see anything.
Guess that was all right.
I don't think I did that exceptionally well, to be honest. I sped through the stage quite quick. Which is a very bad sign. I've noticed my run through this is that I actually know what the hell I'm doing. That really is not a good sign. I'm not forgetting this time.
Don't you want to know what this is?
No, I don't care.
My assignment was to rescue you, nothing more.
See, even I get it.
With you, it's always business.
Oh, they're nothing.
It seems they don't want us to leave.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, if that's gonna be the combat, then that's not gonna be much. Just 3 mechs and another Cerberus. And this one's in different colors too. That's neat. I guess it's a good indication it's not the same Cerberus from the Sonic story, at least. Would have made more sense if this one was a 2-headed dog, since the last one was a singular. This would have been where the other 2 heads were at.
The doctor's guard dog. Still,
It's not much of a guard dog if it failed it at the end of the thing. It's supposed to be at the front, not the back. Alright, this fight is slightly different, but not by much. I think you are capable of at least homing attacking on the head of the horn, for Shadow at least. Not sure. As you noticed, in the Sonic version, there were like pillars you can hit the head of the dog with. This one, there is no pillars. There's searchlights, but they don't do damage. There's no room for extra hits. Shame. This dog ain't running into walls.
I see. That armor on his head is protecting his weak point.
I can see that.
The front's too dangerous, Shadow. Can you get around to the back?
Can I reach that? Yes, yes I can. That's nice. Okay, I don't have to wait a cycle for that. Alright, you're gonna run into this wall and you're gonna like it. I wonder. Quick enough. Ooh! Ah! No, oh, okay, fine. Thought I could get an easy attack. Ooh, but it tied itself out. Damn it. Okay, this fight's gonna go much faster this time. It's a robot dog that's claiming itself to be a Cerberus, but it's not. Where are the 2 other heads?
It's my turn.
I guess Eggman was feeling lonely one particular night, wanted a pet, but accidentally made it 10 times bigger than necessary. Oh, it's making it jump. Not sure a threat, though. What you need to do is make sure you're close to it, and it'll miss you. Usually. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I say 2 more times after this, and it'll be done. Ah, that's the difference. This one actually tosses you off, and you have to homing attack back on. I wasn't sure about that one. No, maybe actually 1 more will do. If I'm quick. Can I make it? Can I make it? Okay. Should have predicted that. Ah, now it's running off. Damn you! Okay, here comes the final hit. Pretty sure. Off we go. It's gonna toss me off here. Alright, here we go. You're gonna get hit whether you like it or not. There we go, job done. That wasn't too bad. Considering it's a rehash of the previous boss, I knew exactly what to do. Job done. That better be an S rank. There it is. Yes, another medal that is completely useless. They're the equivalent of emblems, but emblems do much more than this. Notice that the loading screens are actually slightly quicker when it's doing a cutscene and not an actual stage. Slightly, not by much. Okay, now we're here. Sudden teleporter? When? Where?
constitutional monarchy, you know. The primary
Do I sound like I care?
and crafting
Do I look like I care?
machinery.
Who's this?
The current sovereign is Princess Elise
Sovereign?
III.
The Reapers are here, damn it!
Why does Eggman's base lead to an odd place like this?
How should I know? I just followed my orders and retrieved the item. Anyway, I have a little favor to ask of you. Could you escort me to the GUN rendezvous point?
Where's the rendezvous point?
It's the ancient castle of Soliana in Kingdom Valley.
I thought that red spot was where Eggman's base was. It's not. That's where I last saw that thing. I mean, it's a red spotted area. It kind of screams, ooh, this is a dangerous spot. I wonder how long all these loading screens are in total. Like, if you just put them all together. I think it builds up the equivalent of maybe like an hour plus. Alright, we could head to Kingdom Valley right now, or we can go to the store and get an upgrade that I probably will need. Where is it? Ah, I missed my turn. I took the wrong turn in Albuquerque. Alright, what we got? Light speed dash, yes please. And a memory shard. Okay. So, Shadow is able to enable his Chaos abilities. One of them is the Chaos Snap. Basically, if you're doing a homing attack and, like, press the button a few times, you'll snap to the next bot, essentially, very quickly. You just teleport around, essentially. That's what it does. It's helpful, kind of, except when you're doing some critical platforming, it's more of a hindrance. Because you may end up just, you know, snapping off to the edge of a cliff. Oops. Right, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to go to Kingdom Valley. I know where that is. That's the forest, which the door should be this direction. Is it open, though? Don't look... Oh, no, it's open. Oh, weird. There's even doors there to indicate that it's open. Usually it's just an open hole. Okay, next area. You can see here the light speed dash is kind of mandatory, so... Whee! The blue markers are for side missions and such, which we don't need to do. They're not mandatory, except for a select few, but, no. I'm not wasting my time with this. Ooh, what's this spring loop? Ah. Nowhere. What a waste. I'm assuming that's there for a side mission, maybe? I don't know. There's another one. Mystery springs everywhere. Let's see. I guess this way? I don't know, this place gets confusing very quickly. Oh, I just remembered something. Apparently someone on the Source Filmmaker Workshop has bothered porting the entirety of this map. Everything? I do literally mean everything here. Like, damn, it's impressive. But they loaded it as, like, chunks, not like as a map. It's more of an entity, like a model. Damn, that's impressive. There's no one here. I can't seem to see a way to get to Kingdom Valley. I do remember this section, though, so maybe I'm heading in the right direction. Something to do with around here. Ah, yes. There's a hint marker here for a reason. Okay. You need a full energy meter for this. Okay. So now we're in our boosted mode, which I think actually adds a general boost to damage, I think. Maybe? Not sure. And now we're here. Okay, off we go. Kingdom Valley, already. I can't wait till we get to Omega in this story mode, because Omega is broken just for getting to its different areas. I know he's broken for good reason. But we got a bit till then. Oh yeah, it does get a glider. Oh, that's right. Alright, you don't actually have to do anything for this. That could either be Twitch delay in general for quality stuff, or I don't know. Alright, so we don't actually have to do anything here, really, because this is just like the Sonic Adventure Tornado segments. You don't really have to do anything. You usually make it without touching a thing. Actually, is there a booster? Oh, I guess we won't find out until later on. Okay, actually the actual stage. That glider was pure filler. I'll have to try using the Chaos ability as soon as I can, because I really actually want to know what it properly does. Except, there's a root section, and it sucks. So you need to go around here and find 3 keys. I know where 2 of them should be at least. I think. But Rouge here sucks at these walls, because she clings onto them like nothing else. There should be one in that section there. Yeah, Rouge's abilities is similar akin to Tails, not Knuckles. He uses bombs, and they suck. Like, they're home in, but they're nowhere near quick enough. Also, if Rouge is on a wall, she can't really do anything except plant bombs that don't do anything at all. They're just terrible. And Rouge is actually capable of throwing multiples if you, like, hold the button, I think? Yeah. Yeah, she's terrible. It's awful. What did they do to you, Psycho 6? You made Rouge a decent character in Adventure 2 and turned it to this abomination of Knuckles and Tails in one thing. The jankiness of Knuckles' glide and war abilities and Tails' attacks. I actually genuinely don't know where the rest are. I only remember that one. Assuming they're in the general... Ah, there's one. As long as you've got a good sense of direction, I suppose you'll be fine. Okay, that's number 2. Third one, I have no idea. I think it's on one of these walls, maybe? I don't know. Don't like this. The glide is so bad. It's like you lose more air than actual flying. Get stuck on the wall so easy. Alright, so we got one there. One at the back there. So by logic, there'd be one over here, maybe. If only there was if only there was an emerald radar, that'd be great help here. Hey, that's right, there's one in here. There we go. It's like a stealth section. It's somehow possible. They've made it... I can't say they've made it worse or better, like... If they did include an emerald radar, it'd probably be absolutely terrible, but at the same time, they didn't include one, and it would have helped in general. That's her only way to attack, by the way. That's it. She can't do anything else.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay, that's the end of Rouge. We'll never get to play with her ever again.
Press the Y button to get on.
Alright, be careful with this hoverboard thing. Just dash forward, don't slow down at all. And be careful with those damn towers. That can one-shot you. I know this because other people have done it before. Best thing to do is take it very slow and careful. Maybe dash a little bit, just a tiny smidge. Just try to restrain yourself from attacking in general, really. don't... Yep, there it is. Oh, saw that in the corner of my eye. All it takes is a little bullet just to knock these things down. Jesus, they're flimsy. But don't like this one. Alright, there's a section where you can just go into, yeah, cave system back there. I'm actually going to do this legit. Yeah, you're actually supposed to go in through this way, but normally I just actually use that platform and jump up, but for today I'll do it legit. Because I don't trust myself. Oh, the left triggers a camera snap. I wasn't aware of that. That would have been helpful. Okay, there we go. Never to use it again. Alright, moving on to the actual game, I suppose. Let's see. There's nothing here. What am I missing? Oh, bird. There's a bird! Mind that stat. Okay. Just ignored the pillar. A bird is more powerful than a hovercraft. It is a proven fact. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is the end of the Sonic section. This is usually where the thing transitions to the next section. Now it's going to be backwards. So yeah, Shadow's homing attack is technically slightly slower than Sonic's because that small delay you have to make if you want to make good jumps. See, I could go that way, or I'm going to go this way. Yeah, no you don't. Okay, what did that benefit me? I have no idea where this is going. I think I made a shortcut, I wasn't really sure. What's this? You mean hitting the opponent multiple times? Chaos attack? What are they on about? And I've fallen. Maria! These chaos attacks, they're punches and kicks. Let's try it again. Not that time. I knew what was going to happen. Where's my bounce bracelet? Oh, okay. Why couldn't you just land a few feet in front of the dash panel? Gonna make sure the player is interacting, I suppose. That line. I want that sound clipped, please. Oh, where the... There's a... There it is. I saw it and I needed it. Ooh, didn't like that one. Kind of went weird. Ooh, that's right. There we are. Let's see what this does. Okay, so how does this work? I think you need to hold the button down, I think. I don't know, the Chaos Snap is a bit weird. I think I'm getting some memories here, failing here because of this. Yep, yeah, Yeah, that's the reason why. If you do the thing, it cuts off your next homing attack, so yeah, there's a risk to it all, ain't it? Right, next time do it in a more open area instead of this dangerous section. For some reason, I distinctly remember doing that very thing. That was the cause of my death on the last playthrough for me. I wanted to see what the Chaos Snap thingy did. Oh, cheeky. Brief seconds of invincibility? I don't think so. Yeah, no you don't.
We're getting close to the extraction point.
Rouge, where are you? I haven't seen you here. Can't really argue with Shadow's logic there if you're the most strongest being in the area. Oh, there's a spring here. I'm curious. Why is that? What is the benefit of having that spring there? It's just there to knock you back in case you fall for it. Maybe they forgot to remove it, because this is the area where you start with Sonic.
Guess that was all right.
That would have been an A if I didn't fall in twice. Yes, I got a medal. That's nice and everything, but it doesn't mean anything. Well, this is quaint.
The former king of Soliana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
What, they haven't bothered repairing it?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project.
Hi, Eggman. When did you get here?
It was an ambitious project named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the scepter of darkness you took from me.
No. Oh no, more of Eggman's mechs, and then the base versions too. What are we to do? Shadow, just... yeah, do that. Ow. You got a few seconds to catch it, Eggman. Okay, I guess not. Well, that saved us the job. Ah, looks fine. A minor crack won't mean anything.
It's no use.
Silver's supposed to say that. That's twice now, mister. Huh. They saved our lives. How about that? Ooh. Nope. Is there a solar event or something? That's not how shadows work.
What? His shadow.
Oh, how ironic fate can be.
So does Shadow no longer cast a shadow anymore? Is that how this is gonna work?
I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
What?
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Methodist.
I'm you, but better.
Methodist the Dark. What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
Oh boy, that sounds like a fun ride. Watch as they disappear. I feel like they forgot to make the particle effects just really thick and they just literally just out of existence. Just the right, simple... Jesus. Oh, here they come again. Just pop into existence. There's no smooth fade in.
What is this place?
It seems we've been teleported to
Oh
a
god,
new
I'm back in my
location.
game again. I'm back in
Let's
Westopolis.
find out where we are.
Mephiles. Who is he?
I think there was supposed to be like an echo effect right there. Clearly that was supposed to be just a second of Shadow thinking in his mind, but just around a bit of grayscale apparently is enough.
I'm in. I've pinpointed our location. It's...
I'm amazed this technology withstand the time.
No, that's not possible.
No,
We're still in the doctor's base. But how can that be?
it's not. It's clearly somewhere else.
So it's not where we are.
They weren't even at the Doctor's base. They were at, the Soliana Castle thingy. I've completely forgotten its name. God damn it.
It appears we've gone through time, doesn't it?
Yes, approximately 200 years.
You sure? I mean, that thing could be outdated by now.
Depending on when this database was last updated.
Okay, there you go. Took my comment right out of my words.
Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this Mephiles character has the power to control time.
His power feels very similar to my own chaos control.
I don't think that's how time travel works. Who dat? Guess time works differently in different areas. We've jumped quite a bit of story for the Sonic side.
Boy, do I feel dizzy.
Yeah, this is literally how Shadow and Rouge got here.
Are we?
Pretty quick, to be honest.
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
I'm getting an odd sense of
Hi,
deja
long
mustard
time
right
no
now.
see.
Yep, it's the exact same cutscene from the Sonic story. Just in case you forgot about it.
This is the distant
You know,
future.
unless you pick the Shadow story as the next one after the Sonic one. So we're already at Crisis City, which is one of the longest segments of the gameplay-wise for a gap. Yeah, just in case you game over.
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now, how can we get back to our own time?
You don't. This is where we live
Space
now.
time rift, but this requires a lot of energy. I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient.
How?
Okay,
How do you know that one emerald is not enough? Last I checked, an emerald contained infinite energy. That was the claim on those things. Like, they're pretty good, batteries. They don't drain. Unless, you literally just kill the emerald, of course. Okay, off we go. Mandatory vehicle segment. Not really, you can actually just jump out whenever you like, but I ain't gonna. They gave me a free car, I can't argue with that. It's been fueled up and ready to go in pristine condition as well. I have to use it. Oh, they're even giving those cars away. There was another one back there, just in case this one broke. They really want to make sure you're using these things, so I have every reason to use them. Man, these physics are weird. I love the way Shadow's head tilts if you're turning left or right. Like, you just go, whee! Nope, okay. It broke. It broke it. Let's see. There we go. Let's go up this way, because I didn't do that last time. The Sonic version was a mandatory snowboard. Here, you can just jump out, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Hey, we actually get to be on the dash panel this time. It's neat. The Sonic one just cuts right as soon as you get near to those dash panels. There are so many loading screens. I have an easy amount of time to just, get my water, get necessities. Okay, off we go. Next segment. I want to say this is near identically the same as the Sonic version, except there's no Mach speed section, so that's kind of good, I suppose. And I think Shadow does get a few exclusive sections. Not great ones, but, he gets something. I've had a bounce bracelet, I could just skip this. No, you can just attack these guys whenever, it doesn't matter. There it is again, I love that line. Oh! Okay, let's try this out here. Yeah, I don't like the Chaos Snap, I really should just turn it off. If only I could do that, though. I can't turn it off. I kind of just turned it on permanently now. I have to ignore everything for the time being. I don't know how the snap works, it's kind of weird. I think I'm invincible? Kinda, maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. What's worse is that every enemy I kill is refilling that meter, so... eh. Right, the smart thing to do is to wait out this thing to stop so I don't end up jumping up to my death. You wait like 5 seconds. Eventually... There's a button you can just turn it off. There we go. I swear, the energy refilled when you're in this big chaos mode is much higher than what you're actually receiving when you want to build it up. Like the meter, I mean. Being really stupid right now. Crap. I missed. I want to say that the Shadow versions of these stages is slightly harder, but I can't really say. I think they are meant to be, but just can't really tell because the layout is identically the same. The weird thing is that there is actually a hard mode for this game, but I think it was sold as DLC. like an extra challenge mode for the. There is DLC for this game, which is weird. It's not really much. It's a few extra level alteration packs, and I think the hard mode versions at least. That's about it. I don't really have to do much here. But, you know, just press the fire button to destroy some obstacles. They do such little damage, you don't have to do anything. I think the hitbox is only on Shadow, not the vehicle. Oh Christ, I actually did a lot of damage. Okay, that did more damage than it should have. Alright, now I'm taking it seriously. Wasn't really sure if I actually did need to do anything for that section, but oh well, we found out now. Well, at least the range of movement here is actually quite large, to be honest. I thought it'd be smaller. Ow. Ow. There is a speed up button. The whole day. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. Job done. Okay, third and hopefully last section. This is the silver portion now. Can't tell if they're being resourceful or downright lazy, reusing the complete section that is used for silver. I mean, to be fair, the Sonic section is the Mach Speed thing, and you can't do much with that. The jump range is actually surprisingly forgiving, like with the homing attack too. It's forgivingly large. I could use that, but I don't want to. I mean, look, if I used the buggy, I would have skipped. I wouldn't be able to skip like a good chunk of the stage. Now what? Okay, yep, sure. Just forget to spawn the enemies. Why not? Oh, okay. Just ignore the chunk. Try again. Ugh, rail grinding. I forgot to mention, the rail grinding is not like Sonic Heroes or Shadows. You have to manually jump it. There is no quick snapping at all. I demonstrate right there. I thought the rail was fine. I couldn't actually see in front of me, so I fell. There's no quick snapping. Like, you can't alter direction and jump. At least the homing attacks fairly accurately to the railing, so I don't have to worry about missing 80% of the time. You can press the X button to speed up, but the speed up is so minor you can't even tell, to be honest. That shouldn't have hurt. I jumped into it. Yeah, not that one. You're not gonna get a cheap shot on me, mister. Alright, fine. Just gonna jump on the right so I can skip something, but yeah. Okay, I can see the goal. Nice. Oh, a minute, are we at the start of the stage now? It looks like the start, but I can't tell. I did it!
Guess that
Yeah, that could have been better. I fell in a few times. Yes, the medal's nice, but it doesn't mean anything. Oh, found an emerald. Neat.
My precious Chaos Emerald. You are also beautiful.
What?
Your mysterious brilliance.
Rouge, stop, please. Oh, hey, Omega. What's he doing here?
Omega? What's he doing here?
That's what I just said. Sonic 06 did it first. Sonic Forces, you did it terribly. Well?
It seems he's in standby mode.
Oh.
What could have possibly happened to create...
If he's on standby mode, just turn him on and be functional.
Yes, this is Rouge.
There's no communicator on that wrist.
Understood. We'll be there in a minute.
Wait.
It looks like
Okay,
Sonic
I was
and
gonna say,
Tails have
is she
found
getting
something.
communication from GUN
Let's go.
in the future?
It's not like we can do anything for him now.
Yeah.
I would do something about that, but nah. Nah. Okay, here we are.
You guys are so slow. Look.
Bad one.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
Ooh, you gonna take that burn?
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
That'd be
If
fine.
you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Okay, off we go. Emerald number 2. Alright, time for another segment of this madness. Oh, please don't miss the damn loop. You can miss it somehow. You can like influence the loop. Tiny smidge.
The crust's energy is out of control. Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Nah, it's probably something else. Yeah, it's here. It's this segment. Gotta be a bit careful. It's like, okay. Yeah, no, Shadow, you're going backwards. Shadow, it's going backwards. I only, there you go. It's slightly automated here. I can't actually turn him until I jump. Oh no. Ow. It was bound to happen eventually. It didn't happen in the Sonic one, but the Shadows, yep.
I can use that monster to
What's this way? I've never been this way. Free one up, can't argue with that. I've legit never gone this way. Oh, I thought it was gonna... Boring! I thought it was gonna do a wall jump thing, skip to the next thing, whatever. Oh goody, wall run. I hate wall runs. Oh, there it is. Cheap shot me. I love cheap shots. Sarcasm. Oh, snap would be great around here. Yes. Alright, let's see how this works. said it'd be great here, it doesn't even work. Or I just... Yeah, you just hold the button, I think. How does this work? I don't know how this works. I genuinely don't know how the Chaos Snap works. Oh god, no. Nope! I have a high chance of falling with the Chaos Snap. I'm waiting this out. If there's a way to turn this off, just, you know, just like in Sonic Heroes, like, for Sonic Heroes, for the Team Dark, you can use Chaos Control and stop time. You press the same button again that activates it, it turns it off immediately. That's not here. I'm pressing the same button, it ain't working. Ugh. Come on. Any second. There you go, now it's safe. If I went in here with the Chaos Snap, I have a high chance of falling. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think we can jump over him. Yes. Oh, that's close. Oh, damn you. Please don't tell me that extra bird didn't count. Good. Use the platforms? Yeah.
Comes floating along with the lava flow.
That's actually surprisingly satisfying to do, the leg sweep thing. It's more effective than you think it is. It's the equivalent of a slide, but not quite. It works oddly well. Like, it keeps you low on the ground, and it hits enemies that are in front of you without needing to jump. It keeps the speed, too. It's a nice little ability that both Sonic and Shadow can use. It works. Yeah, I'm not using the Chaos Snap again. Not until the later version of it, where it gets upgraded. Small part of me actually wants to fight these guys as Silver, because he can just easily one-shot these things. At the same time, he's too damn slow. There. Done. Don't fall in. Okay, we're good. Dark room? Nope, not yet. I guess this way?
It's erupting. Let's go.
What is? What's erupting? I can't tell. Ooh, there's a thing. What am I jumping into? Assuming that spring's there in case I fall off? Oh no, it's a general shortcut. Okay. No argument from me here. Do it, do it. I dare you. Nah, you didn't do it. You had one chance to hit me and you missed. Alright, phase 2. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to hear my favorite line of this entire stage for Shadow. It's so good. It's really bad, but it's so good. Let me just get the... That's supposed to be Invincibility Box. It's not there. It's just a generic energy meter thing. Oh. There it is. And the particle doesn't work again. I think it only works for Sonic. Right, is it gonna run this one? No, it's the second one. Just like last time. It's the second one of this. It's amazing. It's genuinely good. Oh good, let's take down the big one. It's not the Knuckles version, so it's, I'd say, quite doable. Damn it, I made it hard for myself. Let me just grab that. Now I'm safe. No, Shadow, no. God damn it. Yeah. Damn it, Shadow. There you go. Behave. It had to be the black versions of purple. What? God damn it! The purple ones are basically harder variations with different attacks. They're practically the same enemies, though. Now, where's the door at, then? Is he... Okay, that's weird. I didn't see it move. No. Okay. There's a rail section there, but I have no idea how to reach it. Oh, no you don't. I saw that. Oh, there's nothing to trip there, Shadow. Yeah. Homing attacks. No, please, God, no! Not Rouge! No! I just... No, I have to... I don't wanna... At least seeing these orbs are fairly easy. Like, the next one you see that's closest to you is the one you should be heading towards. The path isn't that too stupid, it's just like, ugh. I don't wanna. Rouge sucks. She sucks at combat, she sucks at moving around, she just sucks in general. Don't take that out of context, please. Alright, here comes the second one. This version I like the most. It's the best line in the entire game besides that one cutscene. It's the best voice line, I'd say. Though besides a different one, of course. Here it comes. I love that line so much. It's like he's falling to his death. It's like, Shadow, you're fine. You're just running casually down a wall. I wonder. Oh no, it's just an invisible wall. I was curious. Jesus, 10 minutes.
Not even a challenge.
That would have been an S if I held onto my rings. And just like that, I'm out of water. It's a shame. Well, it's a good thing I have a refill bottle here. Just, I'll probably refill it when I need it. If there's like a long cutscene, then yeah, maybe.
I found a chaos.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Yep, it's the worm. The worm strikes back. In the meantime, I'm gonna fill up my mug because I got enough. No, I don't. I was gonna say I have enough time to refill my mug. I should do it right now. No, I don't. Larg. Yeah, it's the exact same boss. There's nothing different with this version. They didn't accommodate or make any changes for Shadow. It's the exact same one, and I shall defeat it the exact same way.
I'll take care of this guy.
Alright, just jump in there. Oh, I'm actually grab the ring. Impressive as it is. Okay, now to wait. But at least we learned from the last fight, is that on the last phase, we don't have to jump to the end for the last hit. Where is it? Come on, Iblis. Ibly! Oh, landed on his head. I've landed on his horn thingy. Okay, so now he's placing platforms so I can jump onto them now. No, you don't. Yeah, I was ready for you this time. There you go, nice. Say 2 or 3 more hits. What is he doing when he does that little dance? Like, what is he actually doing? Hippless is behaving very well today. He's behaving surprisingly well. Okay, so this has to be the last hit, so now we just wait at the platform. We don't actually have to jump in there for him. Just need to grab a ring and I'll be fine. Problem is I used up all the rings earlier. Alright, so we just wait at the back a little bit. I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Come on, English. I guess I need to goad him in, I suppose. Let's see what happens. Yo, English. Come hither. He goes.
Shadow, it's coming.
Oh, there he is. Where is he?
Now, Shadow, now.
There. Done. That was quick. Much quicker than the last one. First try, yeah! You just managed to get a cheap shot at the end bit. Now I have time to refill the water. I shall take advantage of this right now. And I can't tell whether the mic will pick up the sound of water, but enjoy it anyways. There, it's refilled. Wasn't sure if it picked it up or not. Probably better if it doesn't.
Perfect.
Nice. Ooh, look at that ring count. Can't wait to spend it all. Yeah, that's nice. That's all nice and all, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Cutscene! You gotta go back to the future. No, the past, to the present. Time travel. Now, Sonic, have you forgotten how to do this or not? Because honestly, when's the last time you've done this?
Chaos control.
That was all running on a theory. Ooh. That looks inviting. I think I'll join him. Yes, Shadow. Come join us with the flame. It's very warm and cozy. Maybe not. Yeah, instead of Shadow jumping in the portal like we assumed with the Sonic version, we're now gonna fight Iblis. Because we can. But first, Rouge. So I guess Rouge didn't follow Shadow at all? She did wait for him.
Shadow.
It's a good thing she actually brought the emerald with her too.
Shadow. And he doesn't have a Chaos Emerald anymore.
Agent Rouge?
Huh.
Report your status immediately. Have you retrieved the Book of Darkness?
Ooh, yeah, bad news. It
I'll provide a
broke,
full report
did.
shortly.
there might be a slight crack in it, and it kind of released a demon. A very evil one, I'd say. You forgot to mention that in the report. Rouge has a plan. But there's not much greatness about it. Right, it's Rouge stage, but this is the same stage we played as Silver. Major difference here is that we can climb and glide, so we can break the stage in half. And also, as another bonus, the end goal is exactly the same place as Silver's, so if you know where it is, you can go find it. Luckily, I know where it is. It's over that direction. Yeah, this stage is really short when you actually know exactly where to go. It's really short when you just cut the stage in half. I don't think they designed this with flying characters in mind. I mean, they kind of did, technically, by Silver's abilities alone, but still. You can skip a massive chunk of the stage. Oh, damn it. I could just jump over. I bet you can. Proper attitude. Just gonna toss these down there. Look how short we've made this stage, just jumping through a good chunk of the stage. Oh, okay, Rouge just did a weird jump there. Rouge did like a super jump or something? I don't know, she did a weird jump there. I don't know what that was about. Oh. Okay, there we go, done. Did that in under 2 minutes. Because I knew where the end goal was. You can cut the stage in half. The time bonus alone will get you an S rank.
What did you think of my beautiful technique?
That's it. Done. Moving on. Hopefully that's the last we'll play as Rouge. God, please, no more. I am done. Hi, Omega. What are you doing here? Oh, and take note of the movements that Omega's here. He's not just stiff and stilted with his movements.
This is a charming little place. Hi, long time no see.
Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, he's even lost his character. Oh, 6. What have you done to Omega? Where happened to his explosive personality?
Situation understood.
Now he's a boring robot.
Like me to do.
Take this.
How could
and
you do this
deliver
to him?
Shadow.
Sure. You know what's worse? I think they mocapped Omega's movements here. I think. I don't know. I mean, it's stiff, but it's like, it's too smooth for stiffness. You know what I mean.
Backup power source. Spare magazine secured.
Okay, well there is a tiny bit of Omega's personality in there.
Changed. New mission. Shadow support. External access no longer permitted. Confirmed.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, see you in 200 years, buddy. Yeah, Omega just buggers off for 200 years. So, the Omega we found in the future is this Omega. He just goes away and hides off for 200 years and, you know, I'm sure there are no consequences with hiding a character like that. Meanwhile...
So, decided to void your return ticket now, did you?
I wanted a refund.
Here,
Especially from you, since you sent me
in
here.
this world.
The answer's yes and no.
That's a very usable line.
Perhaps it's better to show you.
Is it? I couldn't tell due to the pinkness of this
After the
prison
world
cell.
was devastated by Iblis's flames, what do you think happened? A search for the guilty. Who did this, you may ask? Humanity wasn't just jealous of your power. They feared it.
This makes no sense whatsoever.
They used this incident as an excuse to hunt you down.
Why? Why would they do that? The world's best mercenary, well not mercenary, just world's best weapon, shall we say. He's not a weapon, but the point being, he's the strongest being on the planet, one of them. And they decide, on a second thought, let's shut him away, because we can. And we're going to use the release of Mephiles as the excuse.
That's absurd.
Yeah, Shadow, you say that.
Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it alone.
You forgive humanity this folly, then?
You know, that could be an illusion you're making up right now.
I determine my own destiny.
Badass. There it is, Mephiles' true form. Oh, crystallized form. I really like this design. I don't know why. It makes Mephiles look a lot more distinct, I'll definitely tell you that, design-wise. He is still a Shadow clone, kinda, but he's just different enough to be unique.
Entertain me.
Don't bother to try and deceive.
Right, so Mephiles is literally hiding in your shadow, which is a very creative, like, little boss mechanic. The only way to win this fight is building up Chaos Energy meter. Well, just building up the meter. Until you've got enough to activate the Chaos ability. Till then, you're kind of just waiting it out. Yeah, it takes a bit for it to build up. There's no faster way of doing it. Hey, these guys don't let go, by the way, so get used to them. Hey, Shadow? No? Oh, hang on. Well, this is much more effective than home attacking them. Do it again, I dare you. Oh, damn, this is much more effective. Why haven't I done this before?
These shadows that he's controlling. I've got to figure out their origin.
Look at this, look how much energy you get from doing this alone. There you go. I knocked off his I literally took off Shadow's shadow just to... No. You can just interrupt it. No. And that's it. Not much of a fight, but, you know, a creative one for that. I'll give it that. It tried to be different, and I think it did an alright job. Why do I feel like that blue faker ended in the same fate? Ah.
Omega.
There he is. He's a bit late to the party, but whatever.
Now is designated time.
He's even cleaned himself up, too.
I shall assist.
Yeah, now we're doing the second half as Omega, and now the fight's just gotten a lot worse. Damn it. Omega is not the best combatant, but he's the best in mobility. That's not intentional, though. Yeah, Omega's terrible. He's got, like, this homing shot and this cannon thing, but it's like, I can't even tell it's hitting. And he's got this aerial attack, too, which is similar to the, you know, the Sonic Heroes attack, but really? Omega's even giving you a tutorial right now. Eat bullet! Your best attack is doing this.
Just a nuisance, robot.
Eat bullet! You notice you can stay in the air quite a bit doing this attack alone. Nope. You will fall. There we go. Jump done. I should probably take that back. That was actually quite easy. Not sure whether to play music right now because it might be a short one.
Mission complete.
Yay! That better be an S rank.
Perfect mission.
Let me check the schools and net. Put 5,000 off. Cutting that a bit close, but whatever. Yeah, screw you, Mephiles. You expect me to use bullets, did you? Screw this, I'm out.
Mephiles!
So that's how they get back. Mephiles forgot to close the portal a little earlier. Now what?
It appears Mephiles is no longer here. I will assist in pursuing him.
So now we have a future Omega that is now in the present to film the slot where the present Omega is waiting in the present for the future. Time travel!
Agent Shadow, we've lost contact with Agent Rouge. Head to the warehouse district immediately.
I could do that, or I can get an upgrade. Let's see what our options are now. Let's see, we got the red one. Chaos Boost level 2. During the boost, you will be granted Chaos Lance and upgraded to Chaos Spear. Judging by the sound of it, I'd say it's a Chaos Spear that does damage rather than stunning. Or it's a spread shot. It could be either or. Yes, this is how men run up slopes. Let's see here. What's going on over here? In the middle over there, I don't want it. Alright. Let me check the time. 1 hour 30, I think this next act will be enough. I think. Just checking the time. I want to fill the 2-hour slot in, but I've noticed that the past few streams, when I do the first part for the story of the character, it goes for 2 hours, then the next one is 1 hour long, so... yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
It seems like Eggman's machines are looking for you.
What? Nah.
What did you do this time?
Nothing. Their target is probably Mephiles.
What, and they're mistaking you for him?
What is Eggman up to? Who is Mephiles?
Rouge, you had one job and you failed to inform him?
Hey, wait a sec.
I can handle this alone. You keep track of Mephiles.
He finally shows up again, and then he leaves before even saying hello. Well, it seems his little trip hasn't changed him.
Clearly.
This is Rouge, GUNHQ? Yes. Pull all available data on an item called the Scepter of Darkness for me.
So was like the Scepter of Darkness always referred to as the Scepter of Darkness? Like before Mephiles or after? Like, did they know Mephiles was gonna happen? Like, has this happened before where Solaris was split into Iblis and Mephiles? I have several questions. I forgot the music, damn it. Well, by the time I play it, it's gonna just finish loading.
The doctor's traveling by train? Shoot, I've got to get to the station.
Okay. Well, let me just... I can only attack the people? Hang on. I can... Kinda? It's registering that's being hit, but you can't exactly home into them. That's strange. Alright, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the next stage, and hopefully I just zip back to the main hub. Let me just check the score. No, okay. Odd little quirk, I don't think they realized in the animation side of this thing. I've noticed that Shadow's shoes are clipping through the floor. Like, he's a little few frames below the floor for the animation of when he's running. Standing wise, he looks normal, but it's like when he's dashing, like, it's clearly clipping through the floor. Right, I think it's because we're part of GUN, we can just walk right in. So, you know, we've got top priority access. That's nice, no BS little side thing to keep us busy. So yeah, Radical Train. It's pretty much the near exact same one for the let's mix up Sonic and Shadow. For the Sonic version, except there's no Mach Speed section, kinda. They've altered it. Not greatly though.
You're just wasting your time. You're never going to catch me.
You're talking to like one of the fastest creatures on Mobius or Earth. Is this Mobius or Earth? I can't really tell anymore. I like speed dashed. I'm supposed to slide, but I just like speed dashed. Oh yeah, the difference here is that instead of stopping the train, now we're actually destroying it, so we actually have to damage it. Where is it, train? There it is. You put an enemy there just to make sure you land into him. There's that line again. Oh, damn it. I thought I could just get enough time to grab it. There's not really much to say about the stage. It's exactly the same, except again we're on a time limit. Very quick one, to be honest. No, you don't. For some reason, the light speed dash just failed right there for a second. I'm not gonna try using the Cow Snap. It doesn't work. It's a complete disaster every time I use it. I don't have the energy for this second version of the Cow Snap, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, no you don't. Oh, I do have energy. Sod it. Alright, you have to press it twice in order for the second Chaos Spirit to activate, I suppose. Okay, it does do damage, I just had to make sure. Probably really stupid of me to activate, but whatever. You saw it, it's a thing, it does do damage now, so take note of that. So it stuns and does damage, so it's kind of a nice benefit, I suppose. Okay, second phase. You need the bike. Come on. There you go. I think you need the bike, I'm not really sure. The bike's here. Whee! Oh no! Okay, screw the bike. Oh, that bike's... Ugh, I need the bike. Shadow? Okay, my controls just turned off for a few seconds there.
Press the A button twice.
Hey, the game does tell you about this thing.
Trigger to fire. I gotta watch how many bullets I have remaining. You think that those attacks are gonna keep me away?
You do have to destroy the crates here, so, you know, be careful of your aim. Come on. That will blow up at some point, I'm pretty sure. This is the same train we're following that Sonic's going through. You know, the one that's captured Elise. So will be the reason why the train kind of explodes near the end of the thing.
Not even a challenge.
It could have been better. If I didn't keep losing my rings, I would have gotten the S ring. Alright, where is he?
Wouldn't the door have been easier? So, what do you want now?
Who is Mephiles? And why are you trying to capture him?
Capture him and we'll try and get rid of him.
Go find him yourself. But here's a hint. It's all linked to the Soliana disaster 10 years ago.
The Solaris Project.
Indeed. When you capture Mephiles, you must bring him to me. Then I'll tell you the truth about Solaris.
I could do that. I don't want to now. So, if you remember your memories of the Sonic and Silver part, you know exactly what's going to come up.
I knew it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again.
This time, there will be no more interruptions! The Iblis trigger must die!
Sonic.
Oh no, there she goes. Bye.
It's time to end this!
Have to save your ass again, hey Sonic?
Why are you getting in my way?
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who the hell are you? Well, this fight's gonna be interesting. Considering I had difficulty with fighting against Shadow as Silver,
Don't get in my way!
comparing the Sonic fight, it should be near equal to the Sonic version. You should treat him exactly the same as you would as Sonic. So, you know, same strategy, except there's a few more obstacles in the way. I'm not sure you can get the cheap free hit to start anyway. Let's find out. Nope, leave those just in case. He's gonna catch me no matter what here. Where is he? Okay, you gotta be yeah, extra careful here because Shadow's, you know, delayed attack is not gonna help. Okay, well, I have more than one. I had more than one ring, pretty sure. You're gonna kill me with the power of shovels. Oh, he's doing that little air dash. Neat. Best way to encourage Silver doing an attack is actually running him towards props and such, because he's more likely to pick him up. Yeah, he does that little air dodge thing. Neat. Damn you, Shadow! God damn it! I should be far away enough. Damn you! Ow. Damn it, Shadow. You had one job and you failed at it already. All you had to do was make sure you didn't attack Silver constantly. Pick up the shovels. I was gonna say, oh, damn you. I was gonna say, Silver got stuck there for a brief second. Okay, Shadow was tripping on nothing there. Look at this cute little jump. Oh, for God's sake! I keep trying to dash, like, in front of him instead of behind. Once you get caught on the, like, in the air, that's it. Ow. I don't suck. The strategy here is exactly the same, it's just the Shadow's homing attack is a little weird. There we go, that's more like it. You kind of have to avoid hitting him directly in the front, because you have no room to actually avoid him specifically. It's best to just homing attack on the side than front. No. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, no, you don't. Tries to attack with shovels, not the barrels. I mean, the shovels could potentially be very dangerous, but the way Silver throws things, yeah, it's like throwing a blunt object. Yeah, done.
Yes.
Did it. Flawless victory.
Not even a challenge.
Well, it was a tiny bit of a challenge, but I blame you for that one, Shadow, not me. Best cutscene plays again, please.
Chaos control.
Nope. I want that as gift, please.
You! Don't bother. With the Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
Haha, I can break the game.
It all depends on me.
He's pretty much the equivalent of that one player that uses gun for rock, paper, scissors.
Chaos control!
Huh?
You induced chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world.
Save the world.
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What? What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago. truth.
I have every reason to trust this mysterious man I just met. See, that's a smoother transition. These graphics are very weird. Like, you have the high-end CGI stuff, the crappy in-game cutscenes, and this one's like a weird in-between. I feel like this is what most of the cutscenes were meant to be like.
A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter.
Why so loud? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice? Elise!
Superhero landing.
Is that flame? It's Iblis.
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping.
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Oh no, I just realized we have to play as Silver again. At least he has all his upgrades, that's something.
Seal it with this.
Hey, that looks a lot like the Scepter of Darkness. Is that what this thing's called? We just been calling it Scepter for randomness. Forgot the music again.
Mephiles, I won't let you escape.
Alright, Chronic Base. Again. We do skiing. Alright, let me check on time. Yeah, by the time I finish this stage, I think that'd be a good point to stop. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I think that box will only open when I take out all the enemies, by logic. So now we're dealing both with the standard Iblis monsters and both the dark versions, well, Mephiles' versions of them, mostly. Makes sense, really. I mean, we've got to make it harder somehow. Make more sense for them to appear here than they do for the Crisis City stage. Oh, actually, now's a good time to use this than ever. I still don't know how this works. No, you don't. Get back here. Worm. There you go. There. Took longer than it should. Oh, there's more. There. Oh, there's even more. It just keep coming. There. Finally, it stopped. Oh, good.
There must be a switch for the door ahead.
Oh, joy, Silver. Ah, he fell. Yep, all my abilities are retained. Nice. And yep, same faults and everything too. This should still apply to the purple versions too. Nice, it does. Look at that, you just cut these enemies in half with that. Right, box please. Ignore this. I could use the explosive one, but that's dangerous. Didn't expect me to do that, did you? Nope, get out. They expect me to do legit platforming. Nah. You know how to break the game, you can break the game.
Silver, let's split up and chase him.
Oh, that's not fair. I don't like this. Come on. This is why that attack half time works, because sometimes it can just be ignored. Ugh, I don't like this. Ugh. Ugh, I did not like that. More worms. This was silver, I'd be able to cut these enemies in half. Even with the chaos boost, it doesn't really do much. I think Shadow's just pretty much the worst combatant for combat in general. Either Hedgehogs are better. Just Shadow happens to be the worst. That doesn't really make sense though when you think about it, because Shadow would naturally be the best fighter for Hedgehog's sake. Not counting the Echidnas or Armadillos here. Just for Hedgehogs, I would think that Shadow would be the best fighter, but he's not. Ring box. Okay. Ooh, bike. I should take this bike. Let's see. Hit me. That's all it's good for.
Should be a switch somewhere.
Ah, good. Next section, please. Oh, God. Do I have to do the silver ball thing? You know, the big ones. I don't like those. Please, no. Oh, of course. I hate that mechanic so much. It's like, it makes sense. But it's like, it's such a hindrance, it doesn't help or add anything, really. It's like immersion, technically immersion, but it's not really, it's just annoying. There's no purple gem here to skip the majority of these sections here. We have to do it legit now. There's no cheapness from silver either. Random bike. I should take this bike. Oh, damn it. I will ride this bike everywhere I go. Also, there's a crate in here? Wow. I've never seen box physics like this. Jesus. They're just having the time of their life. There, I think I stopped it. I've never seen the physics on these boxes go such haywireness.
I can't let down my guard.
And now's good time as any other, I suppose. Of course. Ooh, it is like an explosion effect. Interesting. Let's We just stop him from running away, I suppose. That actually does help quite a bit. Stops him running away. Nice.
There's no strength in no mercy.
I guess that explosion effect is good for groups, except there aren't groups in this game, so... Oh wait, there's a switch in one of these ends, I think. Now there are bats. Okay. Yeah, that's what the Chaos Snap is supposed to do, except I have no idea how it works. Right, it definitely does amplify your damage, so that's something, I suppose. Done.
Perfect.
Nice. Well, at least confirm there's no giant silver ball section thing, so that's nice. Weird they didn't include it for this one. I guess they just want to focus more on combat rather than platforming.
Chaos control!
What?
It's like a weird protoplasm stuff. It's more of a slime than a shadow. It's a good thing Shadow knows how to do this.
Who are you?
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
And I'm just imprisoning you right now.
Your face, your form, I will remember. Your death, certain. You will die.
Nah. That should have cracked it open right there, but alright. I guess it needs to fall from a slightly higher height for it to crack. Well, my job here is done. Or we'll just leave it here, really. Alright, pay attention to this particular version of the cutscene here, mainly on silver. I pointed this out before. Here we go.
Yes. The flames are properly sealed.
In what?
It's done.
In that child? Silver, what's wrong with you? I want to point out again, this is pretty much the exact same cutscene for Silver. Except they made one major flaw.
You're going to leave it behind?
Yes, I already know what becomes of it in the future.
That's not how time travel works, mister. It's not in a safe place. Time can change.
Yes, of course.
Okay, pay attention to Silver here. Uses the emerald.
Control!
Okay, we got that part down. Makes the wormhole thingy. Time hole. Shadow jumps in. Silver looks back. But he ain't feeling about giving away that emerald though, is he? Oops. He forgot to give at least the emerald. How do you screw that up? All you had to do was just cut to fade to black before Silver actually goes over to do anything. Did they just forget? How did they do that? It's the exact same cutscene, but it's slightly different at the end. Why? That makes a huge continuity error.
Omega is still in pursuit of Mephiles. So, where's the kid? What did you find 10 years ago?
I need
Kid?
you to access
What's she talking
Geodex
about? She
database.
didn't mean silver.
Specifically, find out what materials the Scepter of Darkness was made from.
Sure. But you haven't answered my question yet.
I found the means to seal Mephiles.
I'm not gonna play music here. I'm just curious if there's a issue that's gonna play out in the music, the voice line. Let's see.
Agent Rouge, respond. The location of the Scepter of Darkness is unknown, but there is an archaeologist who's researching it. If you find the archaeologist, you might get more information.
Okay, it's not that one, but it's a future line. I think when the voice lines mentioned something about a book of darkness to, I guess, it's supposed to have details on how to make a scepter of darkness, but that I guess is one of those scrapped concept ideas. Right, gonna save here manually. We are at the 2-hour marker. Now's a good time to stop. But I guarantee you, judging by the past streams, next stream is gonna go for 1 hour only. I'm gonna have a heavy debate whether or not I should go ahead and go to the final story mode or not. I don't know. There we go. Right, that'll do for a stream. Bit of an empty one, but hey, at least we got someone to jump in for just a minute, I suppose. I don't know. There's the thumbnail. Okay. Get good details on it. Oh, by the way, that location, that's the map I was talking about with the Soliana Forest thing. All that. That's a model. Multiple chunks of a model. Not a map, a model. It's massive. Like, you forget how big the thing is. I had to constantly readjust and scale the map. This section here, just so everything would be somewhat in scale. It's trickier than you think. Okay. Right, so that'll do for a stream. Let's see what day it is today. Today's a Wednesday. Yes. Right. So I'm not sure whether or not tomorrow will be the last stream for Psycho 6 or not. Not really sure. Really don't know. We'll find out of how long the Shadow Store will be. If it's like 1 hour 40, 50, then I'd say that's long enough for it to pass for a stream. But if it's like exactly an hour, maybe 15 minutes, don't know. I'll go ahead and go to the last story. It's not what I planned to do, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, well, hope everyone enjoyed their time then. Check you next time for the next live stream to how far this is going, the second and final part for the Shadow story. Alright, well, see ya.